And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I am doing okay, except for spring hates me. It does, or actually maybe it's more like flowers hate me, and trees and everything else. Because, man, I have a horrible case of allergies. Man, it is not great. But on the plus side, I'm still here. I'm streaming, playing some Minecraft. It's fabulous. So let's meander over. I've got some flowers, and what I want to do first is plant these flowers, and then I need to really sit down and figure out what I'm going to do, because I want to introduce villagers into this world, and I want to do it fairly soon, but I need to know where I'm going to put them. Well, actually, I take that back. I know where I'm going to put them. Where is the easy part. They're going in the villages, but as far as everything else goes, you know, that I just do not have answers to. But I do have this lovely flower bed here that I want to plant a couple of flowers in. Aha. Well, looks like actually one more rose would be ideal, wouldn't it? Oh, look, roses. Roses are red, violets are blue. I will go pick these flowers and put them in my flower box. That doesn't rhyme, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna, you know, make my way over here and plant the flowers, and it'll be great. Ta-da! Okay, now, since I'm over here, I'm gonna take a look at something real quick. Because I have thoughts. They're not always good thoughts. They're not always clear and coherent thoughts. But I have them. Alright, so I've got the towers that are on top of the wall over there. Right, watching this side. What I'm thinking of doing, hello sheep, is building another wall. Holy smoke, look, okay. We got dead squid all over the place. They just sit there and die. Not, I don't generally recommend that for. What the heck is happening over here? Okay, it was just a weird visual artifact. Okay, cool. Jeez, these squid just keep beaching themselves over here. I mean, it works for me. Good morning, Civil. How's it going? Hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous day. Alright. So, I'm considering building a little bit of a wall over here. So I'm doing okay, other than allergies rocking my world, and being unable to jump. Wow, I will never win a Minecraft parkour tournament. Okay. But I don't entirely like the landscape, so I'll have to figure things out. Ah, yeah, you know, it's, allergies are just a special breed of nature saying, I don't like you anymore. Alright, so I think what I'll do, because what I was looking at is building sort of a, excuse me, sort of a wall or portal gateway thing right across here, right, this area here, between the entrance to the state. Ooh, I don't have a sign on me. I slap a sign on the Mountain Stable Inn. Yeah, it's seriously worse every year. It's like, come on, man. I just want to breathe. Anyway, so thought about building a wall over this way somewhat. And putting a tower up here, which would make some sort of sense. I don't know if I actually want to complete a wall across here or not. You know, because if I start throwing villagers in here, then I kind of have to worry about, or might have to worry about pillagers and things eventually. So, you know, I don't know. But I think all of that is going to wait. Figure out now. Because I was talking to Mandolin earlier this week, and I can pay some of my experience and have her spawn in villagers. So I'm trying to decide where I want to put them, and then I want to be able to get them so they can traverse the entire valley, right? So they can go all around. Now, obviously, the Columbia Inn here is not quite close enough to this village over here for villagers, I think, to meander. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of something here. And I think what I might do, because villagers need food, right? At least that's what they keep telling me. The villagers keep saying, feed me, I need to eat. And, you know, they're probably right. So what I might do is build up a little bit of a greenhouse. Well, not a greenhouse, but build a farm up here with a some sort of barn type structure. You know, something. Just a building with doors, basically, that gets them close enough that they'll migrate over to the Columbia Inn. And then from there, the world. No, from there, then they should be at least close enough that whatever I decide to build in this birch grove, they'll be happy to join in. And, you know, it's spring, so farming is a thing. All right, so let's do this. Let's go and take out some of this dirt. Start getting a farm in place. Now, this will not be a farm for me. Oh, which reminds me, I'll probably do that later in this episode. I need to go in and harvest some of my crops. Uh-oh. Oh, well, fortunately, I have a plethora of shovels. Oh, Civil, thank you so much for that donation. You are amazing and awesome at the same time, donating to the American... Jeez, I can't talk. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention through Tiltify. That is super awesome. Do all sorts of good for those people. Yep, I'm working that all year as a way to try to help. And I'm doing one stream a month, and my April stream is actually going to be in a couple of weeks, just to help focus and dedicate for that. But that is super awesome. Thank you so much, Civil. You are amazing. Yeah, I've had some people close to me who have at various times been suicidal, and that just sucks. So if we can help that'd be great. So yeah. All right, so get this farm all sorted out here, because, you know, villagers need to eat too. Plus, they won't breed if they're starving. So it's funny how that works, you know. Alright, so get this out. Now, I'm not entirely sure how I want to deal with light on this particular piece of farmland. And I think what I'm going to do, at least for the moment, let's just slap a couple of torches up here. Because I just, for an ad hoc build, that does look kind of cool over there. Okay. Oh, Raptor, thank you so much over there on YouTube. So glad to have you here. All right, so what I'm going to do, first off, is get some sleep. And then I'm going to take a look and see how I want to deal with the farm. Did I leave anything useful in here? Cobblestone and a pressure plate. Less useful than it could be. Though the cobblestone actually could be useful. Alright, so we'll sleep. So much sleeping in the day. We're gonna build a farm, oh yay. Alright, now, I suppose the other thing I'll want to do is groom this path here a little bit up onto the farm. And continue my in-ground lighting up this way. Okay, so let's see now. If I come in and do... You know, what would be really nice is... some more torches. Just to mark things. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, we all know. Alright, let's bring this stretch of ground out here just a little bit more. Okay. And then if I come up to about here. Alright, and I'll come up with some sort of stairs. Probably, actually, what I'll do is I'll do an actual staircase up from here. Going up this way. And then, yeah. So, let's do this. How many diamonds do I have in this world? I have 20-something. Was it all created in survival? Yes and no. I'm going to qualify that because everything I've built here, I've built in survival. However, this realm does have a city that was set up in creative by the owner of the realm that allows easy access to like a guardian farm and some other things. So, you know, it's not 100% survival in that everything in the world is survival, but everything I've been building in survival. But yes, I have taken advantage of the guardian farm for things like sea lanterns. All right, so actually, you know what I'm gonna let's take this back one more block this way. Just as I was looking at it, I think I want to come this way a little bit. And yeah, so that's gonna go there like that. Okay, so, do I want to do... Yeah, let's take... I just want to widen this a bit more. And then probably what I should do is start counting some things. But that's too much like planning, and that is not how things work here at Music for Gaming. Alright, so we'll clear this sucker out. All of this dirt. Alright. Now what I might do is so I'm gonna put some dirt here. What I might do is replace part of this wall with some wood maybe or something just to make it a little bit more constructed, you know? But all right, so let's see now. So this is So I have some torches. So I want to go to, probably, yeah, let's do farmland right along this row. Move this torch just so I can see where I'm building here. To this row. Whoa, double click. It's apparently a thing. They also sell advertising and are owned by Google. All right. And then we'll come into this row right about, oops, there. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, so that means I'm going to need a couple of spots here for water. You subscribed. Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing that pop in the alerts. Eventually it will. At least that's the idea anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think if I put some water here, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4. Yeah, I think that will do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think just because of numbers and things. Actually, you know what? I could do this. I'm going to need to run a bunch of light anyway and a bunch of water. So what I'll do is let's go ahead and clean this out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a couple of things. So that's going to go like that. And then, yeah, I'll put this here. Okay, so I'm going to even out the farm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right there. Great. This will be good. Oops, wrong button. Don't you hate it when that happens? You hit the wrong button and your things do weird things. Alright, so this is going to go this way to right about here. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing here in the middle. Alright. Okay. Fabulous. So next thing I need is some water. Now, if I were smart, and I have pretty much eliminated that possibility, I would put in the put in some stuff here first, some light. And I think what I'm going to do is rather than use sea lanterns here, I'm going to use jack-o'-lanterns. Well, I can use sea lanterns. They're basically free, so I can use them. I just don't have any of them on me at the moment. Which is, you know, slightly annoying. I keep getting tempted to come in and slap some trap doors across the jack-o'-lanterns there. But I kind of like the orange anyway, so yeah. Alright. The other thing I should do probably is add a few more furnaces here. 3, 4. Let's do that. You know, oops. All of them. I want all of the furnaces. So let me just do this. It's one of those things where I think about, hey, maybe I should do this and that and the other. Now, that furnace is going to show through just a little bit from here. But I'm not too. You can see them like there. So there's that one there. You can kind of see the other one through there, but that's okay. Alright, and then, yeah, so we'll leave that. Alright, so moving on. I was getting sea lanterns. It's one of those things I get easily distracted by shiny or not so shiny objects. In this case, I got distracted from getting shiny objects by doing other things. And let's, oh, no, I'm keeping flowers in one of these boxes. That box is okay. Okay. So let's go get these sea lanterns in. Because I want to have enough light to keep the garden growing all the time. Alright, because you need to have a certain amount of light for things to grow. Oops. And when night falls, suddenly there's not light. It's weird, right? There's just significantly less light when the sun goes down. I mean, it's just strange and bizarre, right? So, yeah. I'm not entirely sure they'll actually make it to the Columbia Inn. Well, figure something out. Alright, so the way I want to do this is... Let's see. The way I want to do this is wait until morning. That I think is how this is going to work. Morning will come eventually. And in the morning... Oops, there's no bed in that house. And in the morning, everything will look better and significantly safer from monsters. Okay. Alright, so let's see now. Come back over and get this in place. So I'm thinking, right, you know, actually, I think I want to come in one more. Since I'm going to be running water down the full length of these canals, that'll be okay. So then if I go here, and then... Oh, I suppose it could be 3, but given that I'm also going to cover it with a trapdoor, let's do it every 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I cannot walk at the things. Which means if I extend this one more, then everything is even and... Oops. This one should stay there. Okay, and then 1, 2. And 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. Okay. Ah, itchy, itchy. Down. So, yeah. Alright, so let me come through here. I'm going to make the holes, and then I'm going to plant the sea lanterns. 1, 2. Alright. Fabulous. So, fabulous. Okay. Now, you'll see some recommendations. Heck, I've built them this way too, where you just run jack-o'-lanterns or something light source all the way along them, and that works. That's actually probably better than what I'm doing now. If I were using this as my main survival farm, I would probably do that, actually. But what I'm more worried about here is, one, just keeping the crops growing. But 2, just making sure there's enough light that nothing bad happens over here. Okay, so we'll just... and then I'm going to have to go make a hoe and farm all of this land. The good news is I have 1.5 zillion seeds. The other thing I'm going to have to do is make some trapdoors. because I'm going to put trapdoors over the water so that the villagers can just walk across. Heck, I can just walk across. Forget the villagers. My convenience is more important than theirs. And that way, won't have any sorts of issues there. So let's see now. I have some oak. I should probably not do it with oak. Well, an oak would be okay, but I think what I want to do actually is get some acacia to put over that. So that'll be the next step. But first, let's groom the path up here, because I want to make an entrance. I don't want to disturb this fountain too much. Maybe what I'll do is I'll dig up this way, or have come out of this house, perhaps. That would actually make some sense too. Because I've got this house just goes in and is there, right? So what if instead, because I was going to come in here and fill in with birch, and I just never did. So I could knock through that wall and have it come up. And basically, the whole structure comes up and then, right up this way and then out into doors. And then that leads into an exit entrance area over here. And I now have a couple of things, but one, farm, but two, a nice place for my villagers to come out and be closer to the rest of the valley. As I said, I'm probably going to have to build a couple more houses and things over here. Oh, that's a tree. For a minute, I thought it was like an Enderman, and that was just distracting. Okay. So, yeah. And that'll be fun. And then I'll just build up walls and buildings and stuff over here. Probably in birch, actually. Because if I use birch, it'll match what's happening with the rest of this. The rest of this village. And sort of goes with the theme, right? Birch walls, spruce roof, all that good stuff. If I sprinted and jumped, I probably would have made it across. Okay, so I need a couple of things. First off, let's make some birch. And now I need a couple of sticks. And a stone hoe. Great. And I probably should drop off some of this dirt, because it's not needed. I will want that those seeds, though. Because I think what I'll do is just plant this whole thing in wheat. Because villagers know how to make bread, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, now, the observant among you are sitting here thinking, you could have just done maybe a couple of lines in the middle, a couple of canals in the middle rather than along the edges and stuff, and you are correct. But that's not how I chose to do things. All right, so we'll just plow all of this, since I don't need the torches there anymore. Okay, and I'll go get some seeds. I have a whole bunch of them in my survival farm, which I need to go harvest anyway. So. Okay, great. So So that's all going to irrigate up nicely. All right. Yeah, so that'll irrigate up nicely. I'll run the... run the trapdoors across. It'll be good. All right, but to do that, I'm going to need some acacia, and I'm going to need a lot of acacia. Let's just plant some of those seeds to keep things happy, and I'm also going to need a lot of birch. I mean, I've got some, obviously, right? I mean, I could take all of this to birch right around now-ish, right? Because, you know, if I do... Oh, said it's a birch cobblestone mix, right? So I have cobblestone in the house. All right, so this is going to go this way. Birch. There we go. Hello. Hello, clan. How's it going? Hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm sitting there looking like, am I going to try to pronounce that first word in your name? And I'm not sure how I want to, or how it's supposed to be pronounced. So we'll just back up and hope. All right. So this is going to come up this way. Lovely little thing here. Where do I find all of these ideas? Usually I just make them up on my own. Because I'm creative like that sometimes. It's one of the reasons I like Minecraft, actually. Is I get to indulge my creativeness. I don't have any... Oh, I do have some spruce. Okay. The spruce is in my hand. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to need all sorts of birch and acacia. Because as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to use acacia planks to do the... not planks, but trapdoors to cover the canals. And that should be good. Call you Aiden. Fair enough. Alright, so if I want to come through this way... shovel? Oh, my shovel is apparently in little bitty pieces right now. Which is inconvenient. Just saying, right now it's seriously less convenient than it could be. Alright, so this is going to have to go out too. Probably this one as well. And then I'll stick with the cobblestone stairs. The idea is that this is a somewhat rustic village. Not hyper modern and stuff, but it will have a convenient greenhouse, I suppose. So I'm going to have to do some sloping and angling of roof here to match this. Okay, so this is going to go up this way. And I think what I want to do is run that. I'm going to run the birch this way. Okay. Right, and now I'm back to cobblestone for high. There we go, like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, so, oops, Ooh. How long did it take me to get this far? Probably... it's been a couple of months. Playing a couple of hours every Saturday. I don't know, what episode am I on? Actually, I'm on episode 30-something, so... So it's been 30 weeks? Hokey smokes, so it's actually been almost a year. Wowzers. But playing just on the Saturday streams. Well, just. I also have done a little bit of off-camera digging and things, but... Okay. So that's going to go that way. So let's see. So I'm going to run Birch. What I'm not 100% sure of here is how I want to handle some other things here. So this is going to go cobblestone like this. Okay, so that goes there. And I'm going to put a door there, and this is probably not the same world you were seeing then. A long time ago, I was playing on PS4. That might, if you're thinking of that one. I had to stop playing there for a while because after the update Aquatic, the lag was so bad it was barely playable. So I moved over to PC, and that's been great. But and I really need to get back to that world. I was going to play some of that during the week, during the weekday streams, but I also should probably make a shovel. I keep not doing that. Anyways, do that during the weekday streams, but I got suckered into other things. Now, I said they fixed most of the lag issues, which was great, but I mean, last time I was playing on there, I didn't have all that lag. But man, it was, somebody's really cranky. Oh, that's right. I think there's a cave maybe back in that mountain. Something along those lines that. So, yeah. All right. Go and close that. All right. So this is going to go up this way. So I'm going to have to tidy some things up here. Obviously, roof is going to be a thing. All right. So let's take this out. Now, because of the nature of this particular stretch of hillside, I'm not going to have a window here. Surprisingly enough, there's going to be no window into the hill. Ah, but you know what would make some sense? It would make all sorts of sense, which means I probably am going to have to redo some things. Like take all of this out. What would make some sense to do is actually widen this a little bit. Kick out this way a bit. Right? And then turn this into sort of walkway, tool shed, a place where farmers can walk that's not on the crops. You know what I mean? Okay. So if I do that, I think if someone would come to there, maybe? Take down this tower here. Grades are good. Grades are good. The mall can be fun. Minecraft definitely should take second place to getting good grades. As a parent, I highly encourage get good grades in school, You're there, study, take advantage of the facts. All right. Oh, and actually, if I do it this way, yeah, this actually will probably work out a little bit better for me anyway. All right, so let's. Probably don't need to be that high, but instead of doing the staircase here, I can kick through this wall and angle up this way, right? So instead of having the doorway up go through there, it'll come through here. And that's going to make a lot more sense. Okay, right? I think it'll make more sense. Do you think it? Sure it will. All right, so let's go ahead and knock some... Oops, that was a little far, but that's okay. I don't know. I think I need to come one more, but let's dig this way through the wall so we can get into the house. Also, hey, light is a thing that should happen. Okay, there it is. Hello, house. House. You know, I could even leave that staircase there if I wanted to. But, alright, so if I do that and then that, that'll make sense. So, yes, sirree, Bob. So much Bob, yes, sirree. So that can go that way. And, you know, I think I'm going to open this up and do a double staircase. I feel like that's going to... It's going to be a little nicer. Alright, we'll just staircase up that way. And then, do I want to come in... Let's see, the staircase is there. So if I do that... Yeah, and if I go over one more here like this... I'm just slowly eroding this hillside. Yeah, because I could slap the door there. So this will come up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. You hate it when you're having fun at the mall and your friends are spamming group chat. Okay. Yeah, group texts are a little bit annoying. Alright, so I think this is... Maybe I'll do... I don't like that. I want the 2 wide. I'm just going to have to eat more of this hills, I think is how this is going to work. Okay. Well, the hills are alive with the sound of music, sick moose, one of the two. Don't get them confused. It makes the musicians angry, and the moose just don't care. Alright, so... yeah. That's when you just... but yeah, you just mute your notifications and go about your day. Okie smoky. Do I want to get another tool? Yeah, I'm going to need another shovel. I should also... I know I've got another chest's worth of stuff here. Okay, there we go. There, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Got that going. Sweet, so just get in here. Gotta get some rest. Oh, I'm sorry you don't feel good. I can understand that. I've got a couple of kids who have been sick, so have fun, and thanks for coming back. Hope you can rejoin us again at a later date when you are feeling better. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Alright, so this is going to come down that way. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to put in the cobblestone here for the... at the entryway. Actually, let's do this. Let's, I want to slap down some cobblestone here. I don't know if I want to do that whole entrance. And I'll probably run cobblestone that way. But just as the main, almost, I don't know, not sidewalk, footpath. Is it a sidewalk if it's inside a building? Alright, so just take some of this out. Alright, I'm going to have to take a lot more of that out, actually. Just so I can replace a lot of it with birch. Alright, because what I want to do is put birch wall right through here. Right, so I'm going to take the birch. I'm going to come through here, just like that, and across like this. See down there. Okay, and this is going to go across this way. Now, to obviously do all of that, I'm going to need a lot more birch, but that's okay. As we saw earlier, I have a birch forest. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great. Oh, I should mention, because I haven't yet, and I should. Today's stream is going to be a little bit shorter than is typical for my Saturday streams. I have a hard stop before 10 o'clock. So, I need to be stopping then. So, it's not going to be a whole lot shorter. Half an hour, 45 minutes, but just so that you are aware and can plan accordingly. All right. Okay, this should be good, and then I can actually widen this here a little bit, just like this. So it's a nice double wide path for the eventual villagers who show up here to enjoy a nice, peaceful stroll up into the farm. Where are my torches? There they are, because it's dark here. There we go. Yeah, this will work. Okay, and so I can go ahead and take out this dirt and the stone that's over there, so I can replace it with. Should probably make some cobblestone slabs, but to do this with. But you know how it goes. You've got it on hand. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn all of that oak. I'm going to slap a crafting table down here. It'll be I might end up moving it, but what was I looking for? Oh, slabs. That's the ticket. Sure. Alright, so I'm just going to use slabs here for the floor because it's a little bit cheaper. Okay, there we go. No! The slabs are in the wrong place. Oh, come on. Alright, so this, that's a speed bump. You know, you get villagers, they walk fast. You gotta slow them down, otherwise they'll just trample all over everybody, and that's not great. Okay. So let's do this now. I want to continue the grass all the way around here. Okay, just like this. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, this is going to come through. Uh-oh. What's this? I guess I need a new pickaxe. Ah, the pickaxes. Okay, great. Alright, so I'm going to take this way, throw in some dirt. so I can get some grass growing right here. All right. Let's see here. Do I want to have a border there? Maybe not. And what I do on this side, I probably should, which means I'm going to have to dig out a little bit more here. Yeah. Yeah, I should. All right. All right, time for this wall to move. The amazing moving wall, brought to you today by I Don't Know What I'm Doing Industries. Okay. You know, the walk button and the throw button are too close together. Okay, so that's going to go like that, and then take this out here. And, you know, there we go. Okay, now I wasn't entirely planning on building a greenhouse, but apparently that's what is happening here, so yeah. So that's going to go up like that. And if I'm to keep with the theme here, then I should probably run some fence right down the side of this thing. I'm just going to continue that down like that. Sure, that's a thing that can happen. All right. And then what I should also do then is, let's see. I don't have any leaves on me right at the moment. But 1, 2, 3, I should just continue the in-ground lighting. I'll put some leaves over that. 2, 3 here. And some leaves there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, like that. 1, 2, 3, and right, just yeah, I'll do that. What's actually fun is those leaves then won't be quite as visible. So 1, 2, 3, and then right here. Okay, so you know, it's a thing. 1, 2, 3. I just want to light up around everything here. This way. Oops. This way I've got enough light to keep things reasonably happy. 1, 2, 3. So right down there. And 1, 2, 3. There. And again, just slap some leaves on top of all of that. All right, let's sleep. It's just a touch dark in that corner, but I think it's okay. I think. Is it gonna be okay? I don't know. I think it's going to be, though. I think maybe. Okay. So, today we go through here. It's a way to go. Alright, so yeah, I think that's good. And then I will put a door in over here. I think I will not put a door over here. Right. Okay, good. So I need to go drop off a bunch of stuff. And go get a whole mess of birch and some acacia trapdoors to cover all of this. And then eventually some more seeds and things. Hey, JW. Welcome. glad to have you here on the YouTube side of the house. Hope you're having a fabulous day. And, you know, I think for appearances, let's take this out. I'm going to put in some cobblestone there. Ooh, I don't have stairs, but I should do something all fancy right there. Maybe. Ooh, I have some cobblestone fence. That'll actually look good right up there like that. It'll look even better when I put a roof on top. And then what I will do, and I don't have enough, it turns out, but I'll run some spruce fence up the sides here and up the side there. Yeah, that will be okay. So much okayness happening. And I think what I want to do, let's see, what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8. So right here should be in the middle. Okay, I have an axe, but, you know, why use an axe when you can use your fists? Because that totally makes sense. All right, that should be good. Oops, that's a hole I fell in. It's a hole of my own making. Yeah. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet, 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 sweet. So that'll go there. Okay, just as a, it's almost like a support beam type. Okay, just to add a little bit of something to break up the, I don't say the monotony, but break up all of that birch that's going to be there. Now I'm going to put in some, I'll put that in and put in some glass. You know, it's going to be a nice little place. And yeah, I may want to, well, we'll see. Actually, this is going to come over. It wouldn't take a lot to bring the spruce panels up, or the spruce slabs up over this. So, yeah, I'll have to decide. I may take this staircase out. All right, so I'm going to need birch, I'm going to need spruce. Yes, it's the new wood, spruce, coming in the next update. Brought to you by Sean Connery, who has all the S's and the H's at the same time, because he is with His Majesty's Secret Service. And I don't do impressions well at all, but that was particularly bad. Okay. You know, this nook needs a little bit more of something. Don't know what, but something. But I can't replace that block because that's actually outside decoration. So, all right. Easily distracted by shiny objects. Go, go, go. All right, so let's drop off some stuff. Like the flowers. I don't need flowers. I also don't need the oak saplings at the moment. Or, oops. Neither do I need the ink sacs. But hey, if the squid are going to suicide, which you should not do, but they're going to beach themselves and then, you know, have problems. Let's see. I've got all sorts of stone and dirt. Let's drop off some of it here. Dirt. Dirt. All of the dirt. Yeah. All right, so let's see. What do I have in storage wood-wise? Not a lot. Some birch doors, though. I'm going to need those. Lots of jungle, which is fabulous. Because I cut down a bunch of jungle trees a while back. It didn't need them, but... What does a jungle trap door look like? Let's see. Trap door. Where do I make a jungle one? Oh, actually, you know what? A jungle trap door would be fine, actually. So let's use that. Then I don't have to worry about getting acacia. All right. So I'm going to need scores of stuff. I still need crazy amounts of birch. So I should probably grab some birch saplings. And I will need some spruce. All right. Fantastic. All right. All the fans and the tastics that you could ever want. Okay. So we'll just walk into the wall because it's more efficient than going through the door or something. Okay, so this is good. Yeah, one of these days, I'm going to have to make the banner to hang out front here for the Columbia Inn, and I should maybe actually like decorate inside it or something. But yeah, where's the fun in that? Okay, see, this is one of those things. If I were ever on a build team, I would do exteriors, and somebody else would totally be doing all of the interiors. Okay, so that's 10. I'm going to need a bunch of those so that I can make a bunch more of those. All right. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, the sweets. All right, so just to keep things, give myself something to target here. You know, I don't think I'd like it that way. I think what I want to do is... Yeah, I think I want to target... Yeah, I'm going to have to rehoe a bunch of this. Because what I want to do is I want this to look... I want the trapdoor to go that way. Right. It's a subtle difference, but I think it's an important one. Right, so I'm going to do the same thing like on this side. Preferably while I'm not standing in the way. There we go. Right, I'm going to run trapdoors all across the gap there. Do the same thing here. So this dirt's just temporary so that I can get the trapdoors in place. Oops. Oh. Actually, that's even better. That is so much better. That's right, because, yes, you can do trapdoor. Ah, yes, okay. And I immediately put it in the wrong place. Sweet. It goes on that gap just above the water and is nice and smooth and wonderful. Ha! I did not know that. Sweet! That's even better. I have to do that on the other side too, but first, a word from our monsters. Did you forget to sleep today? We will come out and eat you. Did you put a trapdoor in your grass path? Congratulations, you have totally screwed up everything. Hope you enjoy it. All right. Do that. Oh, of course, that might not grow either because... Darn it. Oh, it will. I do have grass there.
Okay, it's okay. It's good. It's fine. It's wonderful.
Okay, so let's make another... oops. That should be enough. Actually, it'll be more than enough, but we'll go with it. Okay, so let's go and take these out so I can put them down the level. Put them on the block below. Now, these ones that are in the middle, I'm not 100% sure how I want them to go. I mean, these trapdoors make all sorts of sense having the handle kind of in a little bit. Plus, I just think it looks better. Actually, this okay, good. That grass will grow back. What? How do you tell these kids that this lion's mane will grow back after it's been shaved into a mohawk? Kids, it'll grow back. See? Easy. Alright. So that goes... That goes there. It's one of the rare times I actually don't want the wheat. I mean, I could use it, but... Okay. Just in my way at the moment. Oops. Be sure you point away from the trapdoors when doing things. So what I could do here... Yeah, is I could put these ones in like this. Alright. It's not quite as awesome and stuff, but I think trying to do them sideways would just look weird. So, there we go. Alright, great. So now when I bring the villagers in, it's going to be wonderful. All right, so next thing, since I have the doors, I might as well put them in. So, oh, how did I do those in the village? Because I want to be fairly consistent with what I did there. It looks like I put them flush with the outside. All right, so I will continue that style here. Go like that. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe what I'll do here is let's take this out. I'm not going to put a door in, but I will put in cobblestone. Actually, you know what? Darn it. I do want the door. I do want a door. And the reason I want a door is to help, you know, if I can build, you know, a couple of houses or something over here. Just to bring the... I just want to be sure I've got enough for villagers to get sucked to it. You know what I mean? I forgot what the distance was for doors and villagers, but... Of course, I could still do the double door. Like that. Right, I could still come in. Take this out. Okay, right, so I can place this here like this. Slap some doors in. Right, and then this can come across like that with some... So that'll go there. I'll run the birch up. Right, and that's gonna be fine. I'm just going to keep telling myself that. Oh, it's totally fine. It's fine. No one will notice. It's going to be weird. It's fine. But no, it'll be good, because then the villagers can go in and out there, plus a couple of extra doors, help with help encourage them to increase the population. So yeah, all that stuff. All of it, all of it, all of it. Now it's the owl of it, which is like a night bird. And okay, so that's going to happen. I'll run set some birch up that side, put a window in here, windows in those walls. I'll figure out something in here to keep it looking kind of nice. What I might do, I don't know if what I want to do here. What I could do is take out some of this hill. I just don't know. But I do need more stuff. So much more stuff. All right, let's there, just to get rid of those extra planks, because I'm going to need the sticks anyway. All right, so let's run over this way. And I'll get a couple of things. I'll drop off a little bit of this wheat, because I need to do that. And then I need to cut down a number of birch trees so I can finish the walls. And some spruce so I can do the decorations. But first... Okay, first I need to harvest all of this wheat. All of this wheat. I don't need it for bread. Yeah, something is around and not happy. Yeah, there is a small cave under there. I could cover these. That would actually be helpful. You know, just a little bit. Alright, so wheat. There it is. See, I've got lots of wheat. So I'll plant some in wheat, and I'll plant some in beetroot. So I've got all of those beetroot seeds here, too. Right, because I don't... The beetroot, at least, is good for dye. Ah, my pumpkin patch is doing its job. Which, namely, make pumpkins. Okay, so that goes there like that. And eventually I will have enough that I can harvest all of it and make good stuff. I wish there was a use for poison potatoes. You know, maybe if you could use them in a potion or something, that would be okay. But right now, they're just sort of in the way. I suppose I could just sit and throw them at my cactus and just call it a day, but all right, replant some carrots. You know, because carrots are good. They're generally my preferred food in Minecraft because a carrot fills up 1.5 foods, 1.5 hungers, whatever that bar is, if you want to call it. And that's exactly where you stop gaining health back. So it's really convenient, actually. Oh, I do want to take this wheat and craft hay bales. Well, it's only 3 of them, but it's all right. Oh, I think one of these boxes. I thought I had some chests, but I'm apparently wrong. Yeah, I thought I ended up leaving a couple of chests in there. Oh, well. No, that's all right. He's fine. All right. So yeah, here are all of my chickens here. They yeah, it's nice because these chickens they grow up and then they die. And then I get all sorts of cooked chicken. So just like that. Yep, feathers, cooked chicken. It's a good system. Oh, I should harvest all of this stuff too. Not that I am in particular need of nether wart right now. But nether wart blocks look really cool. And actually sort of gross. They kind of look like, well, like internal organs or something. Which makes them really nice on the floor of some nice creepy places. All right. So let's see now. I should sleep, and then I need to meander out. Should sleep, pick up another. Oh, probably another axe. You know, oh yeah, another axe. Since the one I have is going to end up slightly broken in a moment. There.
Anything else? No? Okay.
What I don't need at the moment are birch slabs, so I will get rid of those. I don't think, oops, except I'm going to get rid of those in the correct box. Birch. I don't think I need the jungle right now. I do need some spruce. And I'll need these spruce slabs, but that's going to wait just a little bit. All right, so let's get some sleep, and now we can head back out and build a little bit more of this giant greenhouse thing. Now, some of you might be wondering, why did he put his birch saplings in the box? And you would be right to wonder that. Because I didn't mean to. And some of you others might be wondering, why the heck did he craft hay bales? Well, the latter question is actually easier to answer because I need them for the stables I was building. I'm using them for the floor. So you get sort of a nice straw-covered floor for the horses and stuff. And since if a horse is standing next to a hay bale, they regain life. You know, it's good for everybody everywhere. Or at least the horse. Which honestly is really the important person in that scenario. Okay. So we'll just pop this stuff out. And by pop, I mean cut down, and by stuff, I mean these trees. Alright, and then, in theory, I should have enough birch to finish off the walls, and have a nice little farm area. Because, yeah, there are a couple of places where I want to be able to have villagers, and so So I want to be able to have some here. I do need to build up a community over here. That is definitely a thing that needs to happen. You know, right around this haunted house, and which that's one of the things I wanted to do. Itch my nose. Is I've put in I think a badly designed monster spawner right here. But I think I need to cut through here and actually improve it, because I don't think it spawns monsters. Right? The idea here is that I have totally and completely cut down the wrong birch. Or the wrong wall. So let's just put that back now, shall we? Okay. Yeah. So the idea here is that... let's see if I can... Oh, I'm drowning. Why the heck am I drowning? I don't want to be drowning. Drowning is totally the opposite of what I want to be doing. Right, so what I need to do... Let's see if I can go this way. Right, the idea is that monsters could spawn here, but I think what I have to do is actually make this a bit larger of a room. And I think I also want to take this sign, put it on this wall. Put it on that wall. Okay, it's going to say, yeah, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta... All right. So, again, the plan, and it's apparently not a good one, but was for... oops, that is an outside happening right there. That is all sorts of outside happening right there. That's not good. All right. So, yeah, the plan was to come in here and have monsters that would then spawn and would occasionally meander into this water and then drown. Right? Wonderful idea in theory. In practice, not so much. Also, that is in the wrong place. So, yeah, it's a bad. I made a bad. Oops. So let's get back over here. And, totally done this wrong. So wrong. So much wrong happening there. Alright. So, I think it's just there isn't enough room. Oh, and I think my nose itches, and that's bad too.
I don't want an itchy nose.
Ah, yeah. So I'm going to have to come back here with some real stone. And not this, you know, cobble variety. And just fill it in and, you know, all that stuff. So, alright. So I'll just pop that in. So, not a good monster spawner right there. It's so sad. It probably just needs to be bigger. Totally redesigned. You know, all of that stuff. So let's birchify. Birchificate. We're gonna do all of those things. Alright, so we'll get some of this wall in. Alright, this is gonna come. Oops. Click in the right place, man. Do it. You can do it. You have the skills. So many skills, man. Okay, and this matches the theme of the rest of the village. Right. Where I've got this got these spruce fences coming down the sides, giving the doorways a little bit of depth and stuff, right? You can see just around the house like that. Supports the roof, that type of thing. All right. And then the other fun part is coming in here with all the glass I'm going to need to just to sort of fill in the rest of these walls. Gonna build the windows, build the walls. So we have a place to farm. I know that didn't make any sense at all, but, you know, it's Minecraft. Doesn't have to make sense. Also, my shovel is dead. Which is inconvenient, but not insurmountable.
Okay, so.
All right, now what I think I'm going to do is obviously this is going to continue over this way. Right, just like that. But what I think I'm going to do, excuse me, man, my throat just got all froggy. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out all of this stone. I'm going to turn it into cobblestone for decorative purposes. You know, it could be decorative porpoises, but that would be weird. Do not use porpoises as decorations, kids. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, we'll just pop that in there like that. I think that's great. Maybe pushed back one would be better, but, you know, we'll call it. It's okay. All right, so this will go there like that. Now, so yeah, so if I block this, take the staircase out, and then just leave this one, I think we'll be okay. Now, what I might do is put in a couple more doors. Let's go ahead and take this out here. So go ahead and take this staircase out because it's not doing what I want. Yeah. Okay, see, this is starting to shape up here a little bit. Okay, now I should probably sleep while the sleeping's good. Because everyone likes good sleep. There we go. See, fix the path. But you have to let the grass grow before you can make it non-growy grass. So, yeah.
Okay, Smokey. Now what do we do? Oh.
Hey, I still have this hay, so let me just take care of the hay real quick. Because I've got a couple of places here where I really need to come in and do some stuff. Like, maybe finish that roof. And yeah, things are grumpy. There's a sort of a scary cave under me. That's the word I'm looking for. Under me.
Under me. Under me.
Alright. So I'm just going to slap a hay bale in each of these stalls. Right, just that way, again, when somebody parks their horse, it'll be fine. Now, I don't have enough for for all of them, unfortunately, because I've got one more over there. But it'll be fine. You know, some dark green glass might have been good there too. But I think having this all enclosed is good. It continues to keep that undersea feel. Oh, I do not have a bone on me. Throw me a frickin' bone here. Just to slap some more, you know, just to slap some down, have it grow some more flowers and tall grass and things like that. All right, let's get back to it. Double check, see some dark oak, which could be really helpful. Not much else that's super helpful there, though. But I need to keep that in mind. Also, you can see I ran out of glass. I need to finish glassing in here. Through here. And I need to do something here. I just haven't decided what yet. I also need to come in with some stained glass for this gap here and on the other side as well. But right, so yeah, so I've got this. Right, you can see down there. I've got the pit o' death. Yeah, you know, having that bridge come across, if I were to put some guardrails right along here, I could build another, build a few more houses across this side. And that would be cool because it'll do a couple of things for me. It will bridge this village to the church, right? Which is a good thing. And then it will probably cause villagers to set themselves on fire, which is less good, but, you know. But will also allow me to then, if I build a house, it'll connect over this way. Right, and it just helped pull villagers around, or at least allow them to meander around, which is really the more important side of that. Okay, so that's going to go there like this. All right, this part's all kind of boring too, I admit. So what I want to do here, though, is I need to do a couple of things. Let's see. I still have some sea lanterns. So let's do this. Let's dig out this stone. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to throw in some sea lanterns here. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Where I'm going to dig out. And this is going to be your very, very typical cover the light source with paintings thing, right? Yeah, the same thing everybody does everywhere. It's going to happen here too. But the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some furnaces. Now, the furnaces are perhaps less critical in a farm, but I'm going to put them there. And then I think what I want to do is... No, I don't want to put them there. I take that back. I want to put them there, but I am going to push them back into the wall. Okay, I'm going to push them back into this wall here. All right. All right, because what I'm going to do now is grab a couple of crafting tables and then an axe. Because it turns out axes go through wood faster than my hands do, because I am not well versed in the karate, or something that sounds less stupid than saying it like that. Actually, maybe what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and replace all of these. Right, so let's create 1, 2, 3, 4 more crafting tables. 4. Right. And then I'll cover those with paintings. And let's see, how do I want to deal with this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... yes, I'll do that here too. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up the or the sea lanterns. The sound of failure. It plays often here at Music Free Gaming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run just a little bit of dirt up this way. All right. And then I'm going to take this birch. I'm going to run it here like that. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out some of this. Just dig out this hill a little bit. Oops, that was a little too much. Okay, right, like that. And I think what I'll do too is I'll plant a little bit of a flower garden right here. Right, I'll take some like some of these dandelions and some other things and just plant them just outside this window. Not the full-size ones, I think, not the too high blocks, those flowers, but just some little ones. Okay, it'll make all sorts of sense, I'm sure. All right, so now I should have enough light within the building to make everything grand and wonderful, I suppose. All right, so the next thing I need to do is roofing, which is always super exciting. Always, always. Though this roof is going to be fairly simple because I have flat roofs over here, right? You look at what's happening on these buildings, and they're really just basically flat roofs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run back to my vault, pick up all of those spruce slabs because I had like 3 or 4 stacks of them, but I'm gonna need most of them, and just yeah, just pick that up. Now, one of the things I want to do too over here, just long term, where the sheep is I want to dig this out a little bit and decorate it as a well, but have it also be a secret entrance into something. I've got some caves underneath the castle here, which would make sense. You know, I don't know what sort of something it's going to be, but something. All right, so let's meander back this way. Oh, the meandering. Yep, game is going. I'm cooking some stuff. So I was going to get spruce. I was going to cut down some spruce trees. That's what I'm looking for and trying to say. But I don't need to. I'm going to throw my pickaxe across the room because that is how I do things too, because I'm a little weird. Okay, so let's, since it's about that time, it's apparently not quite that time.
Sleep, sleep, all the sleep.
All right. So, we'll just do the thing in here. Let's get those out of my hotbar so I don't accidentally end up placing more sea lanterns. Again, they're all but free, so I'm not too worried about them. It's just sad when I break one. But yeah, I'm getting close to what I wanted to do with this valley. So we got the place I need to finish up. I think I actually want to close off a lot of that, the top part of that church up there. But, yeah. I do need more spruce for fences, but it's okay. So what I'm going to do was, the main roof actually sits on top, like this. Okay. Right. It all runs right across the top of things. Right. So and occasionally I put it in the wrong place, and then I feel like an idiot. You know, all that good stuff, right? And then let's make sure I'm doing things correctly. Actually, I think I'm a little high on these fences. I think I am, because I think the way the way this, because I brought fences out like that, but I think I came in here like this. I could think all I want and be wrong, or I could actually come over here and look and probably still be wrong, but hey. Oh, I used stairs. Well, I do have some stairs. Stairs are good. Right. Righto. Stairs it is. We shall do the stairs and stuff. Make them brown and really buff. Which sounds like a weightlifter, you know, on a sunny day. Get all really tan and then, yeah. All right. So I'm going to take these out then. All right. So that'll go in there like that. This is super convenient because I do need to bring the fence down like that. All right. So the fences, or the stairs go there, and they go. So it goes there, right? So I'll have fence posts coming down this way. Right. And the same thing. Oops. I think I'm close enough. Yep, I am. Not entirely sure I'm close enough there, but there we go. Ah, sorry about that. Smacking the mic. All the microphone slapping, but none of the music. All right. Let's,
Okay.
So the next thing then is, so on the outside of this, that's not a slab. That should be a stair. Right? Right, so that goes like that. This comes across like this. So just a nice little thing here. All right, and it's just gonna slide across. All right, so let's see how that looks. I think it's gonna look fine. It does. Absolutely looks fine. All right. Hey, Alex, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here on the mixer side of things. Hope you're having a fabulous day. And let's, so this is going to go like this. I think just to keep some other stuff happy. Yeah. That's going to go like that. Now, I'm also going to kick the roof up one more block, I think, just for... actually, no. Do I want to do one more block or leave it flat? I think I want to leave it flat. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it flat. Because again, all the roofs in the village over here are basically flat. So I'm going to stick with that. Also, I do not think monsters will spawn on a slab that's on the bottom half. If it's on the top half of the block, it's Monster Central. But if on the bottom half, I think everything is okay. Yeah, man, yeah. But yeah, no, things are going all right here. Other than allergies kicking my tail, It's been a lovely, lovely time here. Also, I'm falling. I say preemptively, having not actually falling. I'm really entertaining. Well, good. I'm glad you think so. I try. Fail a lot, but I certainly try.
Okay, so that... Oopsies. That was wrong.
Also, I'm going to just take these off just for... the aesthetics. So many aesthetics. Alright, so this is going to come across the top here like this. Right, so... that'll go this way. Now I need to do a little bit of something on the inside of this window here, right? Because it's partially open. Partially not. I think what I'll do, I mean, I could clean out some of it, is I could... Let's take this out. Take that out. Now what I could do is a little bit of sort of like I did over there. I put some blocks, put a painting over it, just to keep things reasonably okay. Though I can put in some glass, obviously. Surprisingly enough, I can put in glass. I have the technology. Okay, so that'll be the roof of the house next door. Right? So if I do, yeah, so let's take some birch. That's not birch. Okay. If I take some birch, drop this in here. Hey, Anonymous, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a fabulous day over there on Mixer. Oops, I will now catapult that birch all the way across the room in a feat of strength unmatched and unrivaled by anyone in the world. All right. Okay, so that'll go there. I do not have Xbox. I may cover that, but what I might do is actually cover it with leaves. Because what I can do here is 1, 2, 3. Right, this same sort of this same sort of thing here that I'm doing on the ground level. So I'll expand that out there. So 2. Now I've got to figure out something to do up here. I mean, I could just use torches, but hiding the blocks and the torches, or hiding the light source under the leaves doesn't look as cool when you're coming out into the stone. I just don't have that. But yeah, anyway, go ahead and finish getting this roof on before, or I will fall and break a knee, because that is proper roofing procedure. Turns out it's in the procedure somewhere, probably chapter 4. Falling. That's where it is, and yeah. All right, so now I've got a slight design issue here, because my slab should go this way. So what I'll do is I'll take this out. I'll put leaves here. So because I'm going to put the slab over it, the light doesn't shine through the slab, right? At least not the way one would hope. All right, so that's going to go that way, right? Let's see. So I'll put some leaves there. Let's go ahead and take it or leave it. One of the two. Okay, so that...
Dude, the joke's gonna get worse. I didn't think that was possible. Yes, it is. I have all the bad jokes. So many of them. And they're all bad.
It's like the line from True Lies. Have you ever killed anyone? Yeah, but they were all bad. Alright, so go ahead and replant that since I broke my poor little crops. However, I do want to take this out. And I think what I'll do... So I'll go ahead and just expand, bring the roof over here like that. And that'll just keep things going flat that way. I'll put in some leaves there. Maybe a couple of leaves. I'll take this out. And just do a couple of leaf blocks. Right, that'll shine light out this way and it'll be fine. Fine and dandy and wonderful all at the same time. At least that is the plan. Okay, Alex. As much of a boost to your self-esteem as it would be, it is really, really bad form and considered a form of spamming to go into somebody else's chat and ask them to subscribe or go to your channel. So please do not do that. All right.
Ah, that goes not there. It goes not there at all.
All right, so... Shoot, I'm probably going to have to go get more spruce to... Turns out this is a big building. Alright, so we'll just come this way. Right, because that's going to go there. Ah, darn it, I thought I missed. Hoped I missed. I was wrong. Right, because I've got to run spruce all along the top here, right? Because it runs like that. Oh, stairs. Ooh, I'm out of stairs. Well, that is unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries, Alex. It's just, you know, you want to try to keep the spamming to a minimum. All right, so yeah, there are other forums for that, but other people's streams are not those forums. I hate roofing. It takes forever and is super tedious. But you like spam. Actually, it's funny, Civil. We have we have 72-hour kits for, emergencies and such. And you need to refresh the food in them periodically. And we do that on the first weekend of April and October. Because it coincides with General Conference. So it's easy for us to remember. And yeah, so we just bought all sorts of spam to restock our 72-hour kits. And that is going to require a lot more. So much more. Ow. All right. But it'll be good. When this is done, it'll look great. And, yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's one of those things. We finally got around to it. Because 72-hour kits should be relatively easy to put together. But there's a lot to do. And obviously, you want to have some food. If you're going to be needing to live off your kit for 3 days, food is sort of important. It's a good, important aspect of that. But you have to rotate the fruit. The fruit. Yes, rotate the fruit. All the fruit. You must rotate it. Saplings. That's what I'm going to get. So if you can find a time that works for your particular lifestyle, said for me, it's the General Conference of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which Civil obviously knows about, but some of you others may not be aware of. then just find a good time, because it's every 6 months. It gets hard to remember. It's like the recommendation to change the batteries in your smoke detectors on New Year's Day. They don't all need to be replaced on New Year's Day, but it's just a really good benchmark time to say, okay, I can plant this and remember. I can change this. I'm in planting mode. I can change this now and remember that I'm going to need it. And that way the batteries are fresh and you don't have to worry about it if things go. Your smoke detectors have fresh batteries and they will tell you. Okay, just making sure I was on the right place. Last thing I want to do is fall. I do that often enough anyway. Turns out gravity is a thing. Alright. So, this will give me... I hope, after I take down this spruce tree, this will give me enough wood for planks to finish the roof. And, other stuff. So much other stuff. Like the fence post. That's the word I'm looking for. Fence post. It's a hard word. My vocabulary doesn't go that high, apparently. Okay, so... yeah, but the other fun thing is then, because we're swapping out all the food in the 72-hour kit at conference, we end up with snacks during conference. Yes, it's Cliff Bars and beef jerky, but that's all tasty stuff too. And it's just and so it... hey, finished cutting the block. So it works out well. So if you put together an emergency kit, take advantage of that. I also need to take the time and plug my... I have a portable ham radio with my 72-hour kit because I am a licensed ham operator. And you have your conference meal, exactly. Because I'm a licensed ham, I carry a radio in my 72-hour kit. And so this is a good time to plug it in and charge it. Okay, let's just do that. I'm going to need... now, the battery is usually fine, but last thing you want to do is get out there and find out your electronics don't work because you didn't charge the batteries. And one of the things I want to do, and I just don't have the... I don't have the mechanical know-how. Yeah, oh, absolutely get the license. One of the things I want to do is... I want to get... darn it, that was dumb. I want to build a set, because I've got a mobile amateur rig, and, getting a license, it's easy. It's like 10 or 20 bucks to test. And they give you all the answers ahead of time. You just have to study them and know them. Because the ARRL books, there are no surprises. The question sets are public. So it's really easy to get that and study up. The radios can be a little expensive. The rig I've got set up for home, ended up being about $800 all total between the radio, the antenna, all the cable, and all that stuff. Good news is I cheated. Rather than mount the antenna on my house, I was able to mount it in my attic. And I don't have to worry about too much. It degrades my signal a little bit, but not enough that I have to worry about it. At least not for the region where I live. But it's such a great thing to know for emergency reasons. That's why I got into ham. And I'm not a technician. Actually, I've got a technician license. So technically, I'm a technician. I don't like building radios. A lot of people get into amateur radio because they like the electronics. They like building the rigs. That is not me. But I'm finding myself at a point where I want to build a portable rig because I have a Goal Zero battery, about the size of a car battery, basically, that I charge my radio off of. And I've got some solar panels for it. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to create a rig that has that I can pack up the solar panels, the radio, everything in one quick, relatively easy bundle. So if I do have to bug out, I've got my 72-hour kit, of course, but then I also have, I can pack that up. Or if I'm responding to an emergency, which is, again, why I got into all of this stuff, I can, planks first, I can just pack up my big radio along with a number of, along with a portable antenna and go set up out in the field. I know I can get the whole rig to work that way because I've done it. My daughter's had a camping trip with church, and I was asked to go along as just adult supervision, which was probably a mistake. I'm not entirely sure how much I qualify as a responsible adult, but anyway, so I brought my radio gear with me, unpacked my antenna from the house, and set it up out in the field, and it worked out pretty well. I was actually impressed with how well it worked. So yeah, I want to get out there and build myself a nice portable ham rig for emergency response and stuff. And that's really high up there. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. What am I stuck on? All right, so let's bring that over. I need to build a couple of stairs. I think I need to get back up on top. Oh, no, I've got that. Sweet. So sweet. We got this. Oh, yeah, we do. We got it. It's fabulous. So fabulous. Oh, yeah. A small apartment, it's tough. Now, you can get into ham with a small... the small handheld radios, they're not much bigger than a cell phone. In fact, mine is actually smaller than unplug it. Smaller than this cell phone. But it's... and those you can pick up for about $50. Sometimes they're on sale, which is really nice. I got mine. Amazon was having a sale, and they had them for like $40. It's like, okay, I can't pass that up. And so I just picked that up. And if you're in a city or someplace that has reasonable population, there's almost certainly a repeater around. It's really nice in Colorado and New Mexico because Colorado has the Colorado Connections repeater system, which covers most of the state, and New Mexico has the New Mexico Megalink, which also is a repeater system that covers just about the entire state. So it is really nice. Let's see. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. So it's really nice. You can just take your radio, and even with a small one, which only has point to point on simplex, it only has maybe a 10-mile range, 5 miles probably. But when you're talking to a repeater, you are going to be able to hit things for a ways. I've got a friend he's hitting a repeater from, I don't know, probably 70 miles, because repeaters are powerful and designed for that sort of thing. Let's see. I think I'm going to extend this cobblestone down here. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Easy peasy. Okay. Didn't screw up my fountain. Good. So that works well. What I have is basically a mobile radio designed for installation in a car. And I just have it set up on my dresser, running to some coax. Now, the problem with living in an apartment is you can't really put up an antenna, which makes that a challenge. But yeah, a little handheld unit you can get started with. And yeah, it is really, really nice for that emergency communication. Okay, now it'd be nice if I had some other flowers over here, but I think we're okay. For the moment, I think things are good. All right, so I need to get some glass in here. And then I need to plant the snot out of this. But otherwise, this is... And obviously come in here, put some paintings in, you know, all that good stuff. But let's go get some seeds. I should do something else too. I should get some seeds and... Oops. I think I'm just going to plant this sapling over here too, just because. And just to get it out of my inventory. But yeah, it doesn't take a lot to get started. You know, you can study everything online, but the ARRL manuals are really good. And those aren't too expensive generally. I don't remember what... I've got one, but it's around the corner and I can't reach it right now. And they tell you how to do everything, which is nice. And if you're at all technical and like to play with electronics, it gets really fun. So that's not me necessarily, but yeah, it can be cool. Let's drop off some dirt because I don't need it now. But I'll take these seeds with me so I'll plant out one half of that greenhouse in beets, the other half in wheat. And then eventually when I get villagers spawned in, it'll be great. They'll take care of the farm and hopefully that will encourage some reproduction on their part. Though I might have to trade with them first, now that I think about it. But yeah. Oh, I should have brought glass with me.
Well, that was a mistake.
Though I might have some in the thing words. I might have some in the stables. All right. So okay, it looks like I really only did need one stack. Okay, cool. Fine. I can put the rest of my beetroot seeds and my wheat seeds back, and it'll be great. And actually having this extra field will be good because it'll make it easier for me to build out the rest of the hay bales that I need for the to decorate the stables. Great. This is nice. I like this. What I want to do here. Let's take this just because I want a little bit of decorative something here. How can use your crop, Shiny. I'll think about that. Yeah, and heck, there's a whole bunch of it. A whole bunch of hay bales back at Mandolin City, so I could just get a bunch of them there too. But all right, so that'll go there like that. That'll pop in like that. You know, maybe I'll take this all the way back. I'm gonna keep the cobblestone because I want the depth, but I don't want the change texture quite so much. Yeah, maybe I do. Let's go and just take this all the way down and see what this looks like. All right. That's not too bad. Yeah, if I pull that out with cobblestone, this might work out okay. Okay. So that'll go like that. Yeah, and then I do want to make this cobblestone. All right, just to... I don't like the stone directly behind it. It just... It flattens out too much. And it just... It's a little more of a texture change than I want, so... Yeah, probably should work that a little bit, but... All right. So great. Other than the glass and some paintings, this build is just about done. All right. So let me race over to the inn, see if I have glass there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to head back to the turret or my vault. I know I have glass in the vault. Oh, I should probably sleep. So much sleeping is it? Good news is there's no one else on the server, so, you know. Sleeping is still possible. Okay. So let's go see what I left in the box over here. Oops, I left the door open. That wasn't good. Don't leave the boxes open. It's bad. Okay. That needs to go there too. Also, I need to figure out what I'm doing over there. I think all of these are empty. This one is not. Lots of cobblestone and some leaves, but no... Yeah, no glass. Well, fiddlesticks. Oh, no worries, Civil. I got to stop here in a couple of minutes anyway to make sure my whole family's up. So we can watch conference here in 20 minutes. Glass. That's what I'm going for. Glass. And I can put the seeds away. Yep, but I need to get some... I was going to take some oak and run it across this... basically across this river that's running here. Oh, actually the jungle... Because the jungle's got some of that pink... That would be even better instead of the oak. I'm going to have to do that instead of the oak. Which is good because I have a lot of jungle wood cut and I don't have a lot of oak wood cut. Oops. These seeds actually need to go in here. Sweet. I can't wait for my villagers to hit that wall and start dying. Turning into zombies and drown. That would be fabulous. Right, glass. Glass. I only have a couple more minutes to go. Then I gotta stop. But yeah, that will look good. Running that running jungle wood trapdoors right across that canal. That's gonna look really nice when it's done. Glass. Okay, I've got some panes there. But I also have a number of panes cooking here behind Donkey Kong. Ooh. I must be... Oh, yeah. Just about out. Okay. Hopefully that lava will finish up the last of that... Caps lock. Hopefully that'll finish up the last of that glass and then things will be okay. Alright. Let's see if I can get all this glass in before I need to stop. I need to stop. I've got my timer set for me to stop here in about 45 seconds. That's not going to be enough time. But I think I'll have enough time to get the glass in and it'll be good. And then I will have completed it. Oops. Alright, I'll go this way. Totally. Oh, I forgot there was a back door. Well, there's supposed to be a back door at the Columbia Inn. That's how people go out the back. But all right, so that's there. All right, we'll just pop this, and there's my reminder, buzzing on my phone. Okay, so close, so close. It's all right. If I make too many, it's not going to be a big deal because I've got the church across the way that I need to fill in the glass for anyway. So this is going to be just no. Oh, such a sad sound. All right. So finish that and finish that. Boom! Other than like getting the paintings in, this build is done. Sweet. This is going to be good. It's going to be a nice little farm for the villagers to come in. They'll get their food as they need it. And it provides extra doors. I was going to put some doors here, but I've changed. I like the open portal there, so we'll leave it. Yeah, so this is going to be great. It's going to be so good. All right. Yeah, you come at it from the outside. I think I've got everything taken care of. It looks nice. Looks nice. All right. Well, sweet. We meander in where I have a bed to stay when I always like trying to be inside, you know, so when I come into the server and if it's night, I'm relatively safe, you know. Those sort of precautions are maybe a little too paranoid, but it's hard to be too paranoid when you're dealing with creepers, you know. All right. Let me meander over here to the inn, and then it's about time to stop. All right. Yep. Oh, I need to make some more beds too to fill out this room, but all right. So let's go ahead, kick up those end credits. Here we go. And Death God, thank you for the follow. You might end up, that might have been just a late. Oh, it did get you there in the followers. Awesome. So Death God Anonymous, thank you for following today on your various channels of choice. I appreciate it. It's been all sorts of fun. I will be streaming again on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I'm going to be playing some more Apex Legends because that is a lot of fun. And then Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, I will be back in Kingdom Hearts 3 exclusively on Mixer at mixer.com/musicfreegaming. So be sure to join me there and as I play some more Kingdom Hearts. And then a week from today at 7:30 in the morning Mountain Daylight Time, I'll be back here playing some more Minecraft. So follow, like, subscribe, all of those things so you can see that when it happens. And until next time, be excellent to each other. This is Music Free Gaming.